coal has this perception of that it's dark and dirty, and it's an old technology. The research we're using today, we're using some of the top equipment in the world, the most advanced techniques to study coal. The coal power plant of today, the new emerging ones are just high technology. So this old and dirty is really a misnomer. Coal, if you want to be involved in high technology and energy, coal is where an awful lot of this high technology really is applied. And so it has a bad reputation, and it's somewhat unfounded. You know, the definition of clean is changing, and as it should. And what we need now is a little time to meet this new definition that we're coming up and meet these new challenges. We've done it in the past, I think we can do it in the future. Well, I'm a coal scientist and an enthusiast for coal, but obviously enthusiastic about clean coal. My responsibilities at the university are involving coal research, and so I'm also looking at trying to store carbon dioxide, one of the now new pollutants that the coal releases during its combustion process, one of the greenhouse gases that we're looking to mitigate. Part of my research tries to store that in unminable coal seams. So I've been involved in coal broadly. I've been involved in combustion research and clean coal research amongst a large number of colleagues here at the university and on the sequestration side. And so my interests are broad, and I'm interested in allowing us to enable utilizing our wealth of fossil fuels to enable us to transition into a cleaner period of energy utilization. Oh, well, I mean, the state of Pennsylvania really has been an energy leader for, one could certainly argue, 130 years. We are the state that's produced more coal than any other. That enabled the growth of the Industrial Revolution. It enabled us to be an industrial power. It enabled us to win wars. So there's wealth to be gained, and we should utilize our resources well. Because of this great history of leadership in energy, and it goes from coal mining to coal use to oil and natural gas extraction and its processing and nuclear, we should just utilize our experience and our wealth of energy knowledge to really enable the university to be well positioned broadly across all of the disciplines regarding energy. And this includes renewables, it includes nuclear, it includes petroleum, natural gas, it includes coal. Well, obviously I'm a big fan of our portfolio of energy approach. The university has done very significant contributions in reducing our energy footprint. Things like the LEED certified buildings, these are low efficiency buildings, recycled elements go into them. The energy conservation that the university is engaged in, the very large purchase of wind power that the university has engaged in. These are all very, very positive steps. We're about to have our electricity become more expensive broadly in the state. And so this is a significant cost to the university, and so obviously we're concerned about conservation. But we're also at a state of affairs where we have 1930s, 1950s technology as being the core of our steam generation for hot water and for heat, and some of our electricity. And that's an aged infrastructure. It's transitioned nicely throughout the period I've been here, from adding things like baghouses to reduce the particulates, but at some point it will need to be replaced. And of course I think there's a role for a variety of things to fill that slot. Perhaps even coal in a research capacity that would enable us to test our CO2 capturing capabilities and our sequestration abilities. So there's an opportunity here to use our steam generation to be a very important research tool to moving us towards a cleaner and energy system. The ability for us to move from A to B is always going to be influenced very significantly by cost. These are not cheap endeavors to do. We would have happily moved to renewables years and years ago had they been cheaper. The fact is they're more expensive. So a coal base has served us very well for over 50 years, enabling us to have cheap energy. So the central cost, the central issue, of course, is what resources get deposited where, and upgrading our existing steam system. Cost is a very big factor. You would certainly have to seriously consider a natural gas system. Given Marcellus shale, gas prices, I think it would be nice to consider a coal-based system as well, given our historical role of importance of coal, and if we can demonstrate that in a clean manner. So resources certainly are an issue. Be well informed. The Penn State student is in this remarkable situation of being able to pick and choose just an incredible array of classes. So these vary from the general education classes, of which there are a bunch of them in the energy field, to exploring things like minors and majors. I mean, my department alone has energy business finance, we have petroleum natural gas engineering, we have mineral engineering, we have environmental systems, just a whole variety of things. There's a nuclear program here at Penn State. There's an awful lot going on in the renewables area. So just be aware of the classes available to you, become well informed, and be well informed broadly, and be aware of the research opportunities and the future in energy, and that's clean energy as well as renewables, and the financing of that and the enabling of that, and even things in the electrical grid. There's just so many problems to solve that there are many opportunities. So I would say to the Penn State student, position yourself well, become very educated, take advantage of your choices here at Penn State, and make good personal decisions.